I'm stuck. I'm stuck. What's up, everybody? Chris Gault here at Healthy Living with Chris Gault, and today we're going to talk about what you could do if you feel stuck in life. You deserve better, and this is life-changing. So let's get to it. So do you feel stuck and don't know how to get unstuck? There's a lot of us that are like that. There's too many people in the world that believe that they are powerless over their own circumstances and don't have control over their own lives. It's almost as if they were a spectator watching themselves go through the moments of the day. But the crazy thing is, some people actually like this because it gives them an out of having to actually change anything in their life. It gives them an out of not having to do any work to make their lives better. And it just allows them to blame their current situation, which they don't like, on other people or other factors in their life other than looking within the power that they have to actually make a complete change in their life. And if that sounds like someone you know, or even maybe you, then here's some tips that may be able to help you get unstuck. Now, the first tip is to believe that you can change. And this is a mind shift change because there's so many people out there that don't believe that they can make a change in their life. So you actually have to consciously work at it. So one way to do it is to look in the mirror every morning and every evening and just say to yourself, I am in control of my life. I got this. I can do whatever I want. I am a person with power and I can do what I want. So I got this. I'm responsible for my life and nobody else is. Do this every day and you will start to believe it, and if you believe it, then you will become it. And I know this sounds funny, but it actually does work because eventually you'll convince yourself that you can do whatever you want. If you ask most successful people, they will tell you it wasn't their brains or their talent that made them successful. They weren't gifted success. Nobody is. It was their willingness to do the hard work. If you feel stuck, find what you're passionate about and work hard as you can towards that goal, and you will get there. Yes, and sometimes that means working extra hours because you need to do your current job because you need to make money so you can survive, but then you could take some of those other hours and put them into your potential new job. Basically, you're giving up the good for the great. So the good might be going out and hanging out with my buddies and drinking beers in a bar, but the great might be, hey, I'm going to put that time into my YouTube channel or my music or my writing, my novel, and then when that gets out there and it becomes a success, then that's the great. And basically what you're doing is just whatever you can to succeed, which means you're not going to quit, because if you quit, you're never going to succeed. So it's picking something and it's going after it time and time again until you succeed without quitting. The secret is that you have to be willing to do the work, willing to read and consume self-improvement material, and you can get better and be more successful at life. I know that I make better videos now than when I started, and if you don't believe me, go back to one of my videos when I first started doing YouTube and you'll say to yourself, yeah, his videos are better now than they used to be. And that's because I keep learning more. I actually consciously go out and seek information on how to do a better job at making videos. When I first started, I couldn't even understand the basic video editing software that was out there. And at one point I did look at Adobe Premiere Pro and I was just like so blown away that there was just no way that I was going to ever learn that. So I went to a very simple one. But eventually I learned that simple one. I think it was called Movie Maker. And I learned that one eventually. And then I moved on because I wanted to do some different things. The Movie Maker was crashing, so I moved on to one, I can't even tell you what it was now, because I think it was called OpenShot. And it actually allowed me to do a little more. And just the learning curve was a little bit better than just jumping right into that intermediate software, because I actually had some experience with an easier one. And then from there I wanted to do some green screen stuff, so I moved to Movavi, I believe it was, and that gave me more functionality and being able to do what I wanted to do. And it was a little bit more complex, but I learned it, and now I use Adobe Premiere Pro, which is when I first looked at it, back when I first started, it was like so complex that there was no way that I could even do it. But now I know it pretty well. I mean, I do a lot of editing. I do all my editing in Adobe Premiere Pro. I love it now. I understand it. And the thing is, what I'm saying is, if you can just get into that mindset that you will get better. If you started something and you're like, wow, I can't get to that level because those guys are so much higher than me, they know so much more. Yeah, but they didn't start that high. They started down here. And knowing that will help you get unstuck, because it'll say to yourself, you don't have to be here in one day. It might take you 3 or 4 years to get here. But if you don't start now, you'll never get there. And that mindset will tell you it's okay to take the baby steps. And it's okay to fall too. Because sometimes you're going to go like this. You're going to go up and down until you get to where you want to go. And once you switch your narrative from I am not in control of my life to I can learn and work hard and get what I want out of life, then there'll be no stopping you. You're going to be a force and you're just going to take off. And it's going to be a beautiful thing. And that's all I had for this video. I want to thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And if you have any thoughts or questions that you would like to share, please put them in the comments below and I will join you there shortly. And if you like the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, because that way YouTube will push it out to others that can benefit from it. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel and ring the bell notification, and that way you'll be notified every time I put out a healthy living video. And if you know anybody who can use healthy living videos like this one, make sure you share the video and the channel with them so they can join in on all the fun. And for more tips on how to live a happier, healthier life, 2 videos are going to pop up any moment, and you can click on any of those videos and you can continue your happy, healthy living journey. And I will see you all next time.